Hey trainers, in the last episode, we looked at what if Deku had a Pokemon, and now we're going to look at our next hero. Who is it, Connor?
It's Kirishima! It's my favorite character. Okay, not my favorite character, but definitely like he's up there. He's really up there.
He's up there.
Red,
he's up there.
okay.
He's up there under Mirio for me.
Kind of segue. So, obviously his power is making his body hard, and
Wow.
a power that many men possess.
Oh god, I knew this was gonna happen.
This is you paid for edgy Chris. This is what you get.
This is peak
but
content.
no, I was thinking like types, and obviously a lot of the time with My Hero Academia characters, you want to go like, oh, they're a fighting type, right? Like it's super obvious because all they do is fight.
Yeah, because when I think Todoroki,
I
I think fighting type.
Well, he could be the firefighter.
No,
he's fire ice. Right, sorry, Todoroki. Yes, I know the characters.
Totally.
But rock type, I thought rock type fit him best.
Yeah,
right?
rock and fighting is what I also went with.
So I looked at like all the rock types.
Okay, I think we first need to introduce what exactly we're doing. What we're doing in this episode, in fact, in this whole series of What If My Hero Academia, we are actually partnering up Pokemon with some of the characters who we feel would be best with those characters. So we are taking in personalities, powers, quirks, all of that stuff, and trying to partner up those characters from the universe with Pokemon.
Yeah.
And
Most importantly, consider color scheme to be very important.
Color scheme is probably the most important one. Yeah, no, 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so with Kirishima, we should probably start with Chris Cunningham as our ambassador in Kirish, the Red Riot family. So start us off, dude.
All right. Okay. So, I again, like last time, I went with some. Sorry, I went with some less popular picks, and just sort of went. If he could have any Pokemon, which Pokemon would he have? And so my first pick is a shiny Sudowudo. Sudowudo.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Sudowudo is of course also Sudowudo is also a rock type. He has the move Sucker Punch, and Counter, which I know is something that like is definitely a part of
Kirishima's fighting style. Yeah.
I'll talk about that when we get to me.
Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah. Also, it has the ability Sturdy, which is again just Kirishima. And I had this line, and now I can't find it. There's literally like a Pokedex entry that says his arms are super strong from just having to hold them up in like place, and I thought that was like
whoa,
a really
interesting. So his branchy arm things are like guns.
Yeah.
You ever just look at Sudowudo and think, damn, he got guns though?
That was the very first thing that came to mind actually when I looked at the tree Pokemon thing. Is he a tree?
He's based on like petrified wood.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
A bit of a tangent here. The real reason Sudowudo looks like a tree is to disguise itself from water-type predators because rock is weak to water-type. So he disguises himself as a tree to make others think he is a grass-type so that water-types don't attack him.
That's great. Yeah. I like that. The thing is, the reason I wouldn't choose Sudowudo is he doesn't really fit the personality of Kirishima, who is like headstrong and kind of like
I actually disagree with you, Connor. I think Sudowudo's personality fits really well. If you look at Rock Sudowudo from the anime, he's really upright, cheerful, all around nice guy, making people smile, and that's kind of what Kirishima's role is in the whole 1A, is to make people smile while still being manly.
You just described a Sudowudo from the wild as a Pokemon who uses their shape to hide away from predators or water type Pokemon. So does that for me that doesn't really describe
kind of
Kirishima.
like cowardly. Yeah.
Or just kind of but I see where you're coming with Brock Sudowudo. Yeah.
I agree.
All right, Connor, why don't we jump to your let's jump into your first pick.
Ooh, please, let's do that. Okay, so I thought Rhydon. In fact, Rhyhorn. Let's start with Rhyhorn, the base. Rhyhorn, the Rhyhorn Pokemon.
Okay.
Rhyhorn the Rhyhorn.
Rhyhorn.
Such Pokemon professors.
Yep.
Put up two Rhyhorns on the screen.
Rhyhorn and Rhyhorn. Okay, so I thought like it was pretty simple. A very like armored like Pokemon, a quite a headstrong type Pokemon, and I don't know. He just looks cool. I really like the design of Rhyhorn, and I think seeing him or it next to Kirishima in battle would be amazing. Like I think those guys would just complement each other so well. And from Rhyhorn, who evolves into Rhyperior, actually gets red plates on his body, which I feel complements Kirishima's costume and his color scheme, because color is the most important part about this this whole process. Is try and match up colors with Pokemon and the characters from
the
My Hero
aesthetic.
Academia.
You gotta have the aesthetic.
Yeah, I agree. Rhyhorn's whole armor system is from the plates on its body, which match Kirishima's hardened skin, looking like plates of iron and armor. But also the horn, because it's a rhino, has a horn, matches Kirishima's hair, which is as a horn that he uses to poke holes in when he headbutts things. So yeah, I agree. They fit really well together.
Okay, so let's go on to Cade's pick.
Here we go. My first pick was Lycanroc Midnight Form.
Ooh.
I really like this option. Being a rock type, it works well. But also the color scheme as well, being red with the long spiky hair made of rocks. But also, Lycanroc is very, how do I put this? It's very quirky. No. It likes to taunt its foes into attacking it and then countering, which I think matches Kirishima's fighting style of hardening their body, getting hit, and then blowing back the enemy with a very hard punch. So Kirishima and Lycanroc use the same tactic in battle of countering.
There's also this that scene where Kirishima goes unbreakable.
Yeah.
And he's just got one glowing red eye. And I was looking at that next to Lycanroc. And Lycanroc had the glowing red eye, and I was like, that's too good. That's a really good like similarity between them.
And for the nail in the coffin, Lycanroc's ability is Vital Spirit, which means that it can't fall asleep. And I think Vital Spirit definitely suits Kirishima.
I think Kirishima has fallen asleep though a few times.
Oh no, definitely.
Especially there was that time when that guy punched him. When that guy punched him a bunch and he fainted.
He got up in the end. Like that was his whole thing. Like he got up and he persevered even longer than what he was expected.
Which got him to earn Rappa's respect, and that is what made him survive the fight.
Exactly.
So my next pick, I had to pick a legendary, again, and I went with Regirock. My thought with Regirock, right, was Regiroc's got those huge shoulder rocks. They're orange, and I thought those just looked like Kirishima's massive cogs. And also, Regirock takes rocks and uses them to rebuild his body. And I thought when in the unbreakable form, it kind of looks like he's made up of a bunch of different rocks and stuff that fit together. And cracked
a bit of his color scheme is reddish orange.
But when you mentioned legendary, Chris, I was actually quite worried that you would have chosen my next pick, actually.
And we can segue into that one. Let's go.
Yeah, my next pick is Metapod. No, I'm joking. My next pick is actually Tarakion, which is the only rock and fighting type in the entire Pokemon series. A member of the Swords of Justice.
I had it too. I had Tarakion on here too.
Damn.
Of course.
Yeah.
Tell me what your reasoning was.
Well, Tarakion is one of the Swords of Justice and is very well known for its perseverance to be able to take a hit and then blow it back, similar to what I mentioned earlier with Lycanroc. But with it being a legendary, it has access to the move Sacred Sword, which is similar to how Kirishima fights and hardening his skin and then slashing at the enemies. Instead of doing punches, he prefers to slash at the enemies, which I think matches the whole shield and spear aspects that he has in the Unbreakable scene.
Something I also have for Tarakion is there's a very specific Pokedex entry that says if small Pokemon are getting bullied, he'll deal with the bullies or whatever.
Yeah,
he'll stand up for them. And I thought that's very Kirishima.
Wow, that is sweet. I love that. That's so cool.
All right, Connor, have you got another choice for us?
Do I ever? Okay, so I thought a cool pick would be Shieldon. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Like we were talking about how Kirishima is basically this a symbol of shieldness, like similar to how the symbol of peace, All Might is the symbol of peace. He is the symbol of shield, the shield hero, if I may.
Of Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah. I was thinking of like choosing the I forgot the name of the actual
Cranidos.
Yeah. So I was thinking of Cranidos because the thing is Cranidos is like, so it's like a very headbutting Pokemon. Kirishima is quite literally headstrong. So I thought like, oh, okay, Cranidos is pretty good Pokemon, but like I don't feel like it similar values as Shieldon, who is quite literally just supposed to protect rather than attack more. So I think Shieldon is a fairly okay pick. Not my best, but I kind of like the idea of the two of them kind of protecting a bunch of people behind them as they take the hit from anything that comes at them. So and because Kirishima is such a manly man, this Pokemon has a 87.5% chance of being male. So
it's that's what it does.
It wrote itself.
There we go.
Okay. So my next pick, very visually similar. I went with Dratigan, which is a very forgotten about Gen 5 Pokemon.
Man, yeah.
It has a spiky red head, and it has the ability Rough Skin. And so I also thought about like Garchomp, the Garchomp line, because I was like, Rough Skin sums up Kirishima pretty well. Because if you hit Kirishima, you're gonna get hurt, and that's what Rough Skin does.
And what typing is he?
Dratigan is a dragon. Is a pure dragon, yeah.
Nice.
But it said that the skin on its head is harder than rocks.
Oh, very cool. Who has another pick? Because I think I'm completely out.
Me too. I was told bring 2. I brought 2.
I did the minimum work, and that is about all I'm gonna do.
Literally.
This is the part in the anime when they think it's over, and I'm in the corner and I start cackling, and it's like, haha, you thought it was over?
No, I think it's more like Vector when he's sitting on his seat behind Guru, and he's like, hey.
All right, well, I'll throw in here. I've got I think 2 or 3 more choices here. First up is Armeldo, which has a red shiny. Armeldo is basically just the armor Pokemon. It's the plate Pokemon. That like idea of Kirishima being a shield to protect his friends and those around him.
What's its ability? It's probably like armor something. Hey,
isn't it Shalama, which prevents it from taking crits?
I've got Armeldo can withstand any attack with its hard shell. It is thought to have been able to break even stones with its powerful claws.
Yeah, that's a nice image. I like that. Yeah.
And then I've got, well, we were talking about dinosaurs earlier.
We always
Tyrant and Tyrantrum. Now, at first, I got put a little bit off because their whole thing is that when they don't get their way, they throw a tantrum, and I was like, I don't really see.
Yeah, not really Kirishima. Yeah.
No, like he wouldn't do that. But aesthetically, they have sharp teeth. They're red. They're spiky. They rush headfirst into fights.
We take into account Kirishima's character arc. I mean, I don't think he was ever someone who would throw a tantrum, but definitely.
No.
He was quite submissive, I guess. Passive. I think passive is the right word. He was more passive compared to his peers, I guess.
Yeah. Because remember, at first he didn't have a lot of confidence.
in
his work. Yeah.
Okay, so I do have one. One did pop in my head.
You have one more.
I have one more. I'm so happy with. Okay, so
funny. I also have one more.
Look at that.
You two are just sneaky little snakes,
aren't we? Aaron, I think is a pretty good suggestion. So, it's kind of small, but very powerful, sturdy kind of Pokemon. And it also evolves into Aggron. And I feel like Aggron with his very sharp teeth and the way he looks is quite similar to his Kirishima's unbreakable form. So.
And I think just to add to it, I think the shiny has red eyes.
No way. Yes.
It does.
2 for 2. There we go.
Okay,
How about you, Cade?
and your last-
What do you got?
Yeah.
You ready? I'm gonna blow your minds right now.
Please do.
Blow our minds, Cade.
Hear me out. Stack Attacker.
Nah, I'm done. I'm leaving.
The walking wall.
The literal wall Pokemon.
That is. I like it. I like it.
What color is Stack Attacker's shiny again?
Red. No, it's
Oh
gold.
my
It's gold.
God.
It's gold. It's gold. It's gold.
The eyes are red though, right?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. No. I'm. That's going
was
to the bank,
joking.
guys. No.
I just-
You're not allowed to. No, that's in. That's gonna.
No.
The image is now currently on screen. I'm looking at it, and it's
This ultra wormhole opens up in the sky. This giant Minecraft Pokemon falls out, and Kirishima catches it.
You're mine now.
You're mine
Kirishima
now.
probably plays Minecraft.
We're gonna be best friends.
All right, I have one more, but I don't have the facts to back it up, and that's just Baldor and Gigalith.
I was thinking them,
yeah.
but it's such a stretch.
It's a stretch,
Yeah.
and also Baldor and Gigalith's power comes from the sun, they're solar powered, or
Yeah,
sound based, and so just all in all, they just really don't fit, other than aesthetically. All right, so we've got a lot of choices.
Man, this is gonna be a lot harder than Deku.
Yeah,
Really?
we had 6 choices with Deku. We have about 10, I think.
Yeah, let's go through everyone's. So, Chris,
Okay.
all of yours.
Okay, so Sudowudo, shiny. Dratigan,
Right.
Armeldo, shiny.
Right.
Tyrantrum, Regirock,
Right.
shiny Tarakion,
Right.
and Baldor, Gigalith.
Cool. I have Shieldon, and Rhyperior, Rhyhorn, and Aron.
And
I
Cade,
have-
yours?
Lycanroc, Tarakion, and Stack Attack.
That's our
Okay.
deciding music.
I'm
I'm willing. Cade, stop. I think I like Tarakion as the first choice.
Really,
I
I still think
You don't think
Lycanroc
so?
is my strongest choice.
I think Tarakion's up there because
Really
I could
think so?
see Kirishima protecting somebody from being bullied,
Yeah,
and
I just
Tarakion finding that
Noble, and he's
noble.
like, you
Yeah.
you must now catch me, my child.
Yeah.
We will go on
mean, that's-
an amazing
that's how
quest
Pokemon-
together.
That's how
I-
Pokemon works.
I just don't feel it because it's a legendary.
I do like him, but not my first choice.
I definitely could see him getting a Dratigan,
Yeah,
and that Dratigan having confidence issues, and then just sort of having to work its way through that.
I mean, the other reason why I wouldn't choose Dratigan is I'm not really sure what the Pokemon's personality is like, but I'm not sure if it's oh, I have to be protective over
it's pretty aggressive. And the one time we saw it in the anime, it tried to kill Iris and Ash. So
Ooh, that's my favorite part in Pokemon.
But-
Whenever Ash is about to die. Yeah.
which is
But any Pokemon's personality is greatly affected by its trainer, right? We've seen angry evil Pokemon and good Pokemon.
we've seen Brock Sudowudo.
We've seen Brock's Sudowudo. We've seen regular Sudowudo. From your guys, I think Lycanroc's a pretty good choice. I think it's
Yeah.
probably one of the better choices.
Definitely one of the better choices. I would if it's not the first, it's definitely top 3 for me. Personally, from my picks, I think the best one would be Rhyperior, just because they aesthetically
I
look
think Rhyperior is.
so close to one another. Yeah, and I mean even
But-
the arms of Rhyperior and him, they kind of remind me of the two. If you look at Kirishima's arms and Rhyperior's arms,
Yeah,
they both have spikes coming out from.
Rhyperior shoots rocks out of its hands. I
It
remember.
shoots Geodudes out of
It
its hand.
shoots Geodudes out of its hands. Yeah. But just for that reason only, I'm gonna say no. It's not really Kirishima.
Isn't what his ultimate move called Red Bullet or something?
It's called Red. It's called Red Gauntlet.
Oh, Red Gauntlet. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are our final three?
Okay, so if you don't say Rhyperior, then how about
Choosing Lycanroc. I don't care. Lycanroc is my #1 pick.
how about Aggron?
I will die on this hill.
You
The
know,
problem also with Rhyperior and Aggron is they're really bulky. And
Yeah.
I feel like there's still an element of speed to Kirishima where he has to like be agile and move.
Like, Rhyperior and Aggron are built like Endeavor.
I would choose if it's between Lycanroc and
Dratigan.
completely blanked out on Dratigan for a second there. Between the two, personally, I would go with Dratigan.
As the deciding vote.
I think
You know what?
so.
Wow.
In a plot twist that no one expected, I'm gonna have to vote Lycanroc.
No way. Okay, so what is your
As
reason?
much as I liked my choice, personality wise, I can see like a friendly, heroic Lycanroc, but I can't actually see like a friendly, heroic.
chivalrous
Dratigan.
Dratigan.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this? Lycanroc, first place.
Lycanroc first place.
Second place, Dratigan.
Dratigan.
Third place, Rhyperior.
We're really sleeping on Tarakion, huh?
I think so.
Tarakion was a really good pick. We can outvote Connor. Tarakion.
Yeah.
No, because the third pick is going to be stack attack.
Stack attack.
It's a third place Metapod.
Third place Metapod.
Okay,
Fair.
third place
But-
Metapod. So guys,
Oh,
our winner for this
Yeah.
episode for Kirishima's Pokemon is Lycanroc. So guys, if you really enjoyed this episode, leave us a like, and if you have any Pokemon that you'd like to suggest, comment below.
Until next time, why not like and subscribe?
Why not like and subscribe, guys?
Okay.
Man, I forgot my I had like a really fun fact that I was gonna slip in there.
Man, I forgot to press record.
Shit, I forgot to press record.